Hello and welcome to How to Talk to the Board About Security, partly based on my experiences as a Big Four management consultant. Why would you want to talk to the board? Well, there are three main reasons. One is you need money to do your job better. Two, you may have a breach or some other security incident. Three, you are preparing for either of the above. But the board is over my head. Well, the tips I have here for you, you can apply even if you don't talk directly to the board. Because maybe your boss may talk to the board and he needs your help in preparation. And you can also consider your boss as the board and use these tips to communicate with him or her, as the case may be. Now, what about the board? You may have heard that you should talk simple language to board members. And that is true, but take it for the right reason. Board members are not stupid. They're totally not stupid. They're just very time and attention constrained. There's so much that they have on their hands and so many people that want to talk to them. You should understand that they have a very solid understanding of the business and its risks. And if they don't, they won't be a board member for very long. So what is the board's number one focus? It's not you. Their number one focus is opportunities and risks to the business as a whole. And your role in that is to support that. You are instrumental to that purpose, and it's not the other way around. So, how do you prepare for talking to the board? Well, you want to build relationships with your senior stakeholders before there is an incident or you need money. You want to talk to them about how security enables business. For example, how proper security systems enable e-commerce, which generates revenue, or federated identity management, which gives you better relationship with business partners and allows people to work better from remote locations, or whatever it is that enables the business. It's like having brakes on a car that allow you to drive faster. And about incidents, talk to them about how you would handle an incident and how you want them to be involved in that. The incident may impact them. The board could be liable for any data breach. Solicit their feedback on your ideas and proposals and suggestions and what is it that you want to talk to them about. And you can do this in as little as 10 minutes per 2 months, but just be the guy or gal that asks questions every now and then about how you could help. Your case. When you present your case, there's a couple of simple things to bear in mind. You need facts and figures because they can be checked. The board members accept some risk. You just have to spell it out. And you can't say that there is no residual risk at all. It's not believable, it's not true. They know. It's their job to accept the risk. Don't use fear tactics and act like a mature person. Don't go crying like a baby or cry wolf, whatever. No crying. Solutions and proposals. Your solution should be worded in a proposal that has 3 variants, probably. Of course, as the case may be, you may need 2 or 4. But have a small, medium, and large example. A large one has a large budget, but reduces risks the best. Small one is a quick and dirty, potentially. Spell out the residual risk. But it can be done. You don't control how much money there is for this. That's their job. And by giving them some option, not a lot of option, but giving them some option, they will feel in control. Present your proposals in a sign at the dots format. It's like, okay, we do this or we don't do this. Very simple. Don't make them think and filling in, okay, so what you want us to do is take this proposal and bring it to the other guy. It's basically sign at the dots. That's all. No crossing of T's or dotting of I's by board members. When you present your case, here are the questions to expect and prepare for. How vulnerable are we? What is the risk that we actually have? How relevant is that risk to the business? Who cares about the number of unpatched servers? Unless those servers are capable of leaking data and implicating the board. How do we compare against our peers? Often forgot. Board members think about peers in their community. They don't think too much about the technology details of running the business. So some comparison adds substance to your proposals, facts, and figures. And finally, the board is your link to the bigger picture. Right? They have the bigger picture, and they may know things that influence what you're trying to do. So you can actually ask for that. Where is our biggest IT risk? Where is our biggest information risk? Where are we most hampered by progress? They may have some interesting suggestions for you. You are their link to the reality on the ground, because from their perspective, there's a lot of detail in the business, and it's your job to help them translate that detail to the bigger picture. And that brings you to a mutual relationship in which both parties bring something and get something.